What if I told you everything you think you know about Redfall is wrong? Uncover the shocking truth with us as we expose the hidden secrets behind the game. Let's start with some pros first. Let's start with the positive side of the coin. Hold on to your joysticks, folks, because Redfall is here to dazzle you with its wacky, out-of-this-world cast of characters. They're not just your run-of-the-mill heroes. Oh no, these quirky misfits are packed with some serious personality, and I've got the charm to match. It's like a superhero sitcom, where the chemistry between the characters is so strong it could power a flux capacitor. You're in for a rollercoaster of skill-based, satisfying gameplay that'll shoot you with laughter. Forget flying solo. In Redfall, the more the merrier. Grab your buddies and prepare to dive headfirst into a whirlwind of side-splitting fun and teamwork. The co-op mode is where the magic really happens, as you and your friends join forces to kick some serious monster butt. It's like a giant virtual high-five that keeps giving, creating an immersive experience with you all shouting, "Encore!" But wait, there's more! Redfall's maps will make you feel like you've just stepped into the gaming equivalent of Narnia, with a treasure trove of hidden goodies and unique landmarks that will make your jaw drop. You'll be wandering through this expansive landscape like a wide-eyed kid in a candy store. The meticulous attention to detail and one-of-a-kind design makes these maps a sight to behold, offering a sense of freedom and exploration that other games can only dream of. So, get ready to embark on a side-splitting, action-packed adventure that'll have you and your friends in stitches. But hold on, we can't ignore the other side of the coin. Redfall's got more bugs than a creepy crawly convention. It's like a game's been infested by a horde of digital gremlins that are hell-bent on glitching, crashing and messing with your progress. You'll find yourself swatting away frame rate drops and graphical hiccups like a pro, all while sighing in disappointment at the less than polished experience. But wait, there's more. Redfall's world design seems to have taken a detour into the land of the lost. You might wander through disjointed landscapes that make you wonder if the devs actually hit shuffle on their world-building playlist. Without that signature depth and attention to detail, it feels like you're playing a game of spot the difference with the studio's previous releases. Technical issues? Redfall's got them in spades. It's like the game's been sprinkled with digital pixie dust that makes textures pop in and frame rates stutter. These immersion breakers might have you feeling like you're playing a live-action version of Redfall: The Frustration Chronicles. And if that wasn't enough, Redfall has more baffling design choices than a platypus with body parts. From dumber than a doorknob AI to been there, done that missions, and a user interface that'll leave you scratching your head. It's a whirlwind of missed opportunities. So get ready to dive into a roller coaster of bewilderment as you try to make sense of this topsy-turvy gaming adventure. Now, before we continue, just wait. Take this humble meme. Now that you've enjoyed that, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and ring the bell icon to stay updated with our latest content. It really helps us out. Redfall is definitely not the game you thought it would be. You hoped for Arcane's unique spin on vampires, served up with their signature single-player skills, a splash of gore, and a heaping spoonful of blood. But what you get is more like a lukewarm bowl of soup, leaving you yearning for the fantastic experience you were promised. Instead of the dark, mesmerizing world you expected, Redfall feels like it's trying to fit in with the cool kids by cosplaying as other squad-based shooters, such as Back 4 Blood or The Division 2. The missions are linear, and the online progress system might leave you scratching your head in confusion. It's a far cry from the Arcane games we know and love, like Dishonored, Prey or Deathloop. You'll likely ask yourself, Arcane, who are you, and what have you done with the masterminds behind my favourite games? As the YouTube sensation The Game Whisperer aside, Arcane, who are you? What have you done with my beloved studio? Side quests and safe houses give you a nagging feeling of deja vu. And you've seen it all before, and you'll see it again and again. Redfall's repetitive tasks might leave you wondering if you accidentally stumbled into an alternate, less exciting dimension. Before you know it, you'll be knee-deep in a Groundhog Day-esque gaming experience, longing for something fresh and new. The game boasts 4 intriguing characters, each with unique skills and backstories. However, there's a catch. Once you pick a character, you're stuck with them for the long haul. No character switching allowed in this neck of the woods. Choose wisely, or be prepared to start your journey again from square one. Despite its shortcomings, Redfall's gunplay is a blast, and figuring out how to use each character's skills is undeniably rewarding. Yet, the game's presentation leaves much to be desired. The story is told through quiet, subdued flashbacks, and the NPCs are about as interesting as a wet blanket. It's like the game's been drained of its life force, and not in the cool vampiric way you were hoping for. Co-op mode in Redfall is like a dysfunctional roller coaster. It's got potential, but the execution's all over the place. And regarding replayability, the vampire nests have about as many random options as a broken slot machine. Given the limited opportunities for shared experiences and the cumbersome setup, you might be wondering if playing co-op is worth the effort. Co-op Champ 3000 tweeted, "Tried to play Redfall with friends. I left feeling like a vampire in the sun. #burned out. Redfall's world is rich and beautifully designed, like a hidden gem buried beneath a mountain of glitches and repetitive gameplay. Each location feels distinct, and the historical spots give you something to look at as you slay another vampire. It's a shame that the game's flaws overshadow these immersive elements. Redfall's got its fair share of bugs, from fast travel hiccups to unresponsive enemies and texture issues. Even the Xbox Series X/S version misses out on that smooth 60 FPS experience, making gameplay feel strange and jagged. So if you're craving Arkane's signature style, Redfall might leave you feeling a bit thirsty. But hey, at least the vampires are incredible, right? In the end, Redfall feels like a puzzle with a few pieces missing, leaving you questioning Arkane's quality control. Playing it is like attending a fancy dinner party with fabulous hors d'oeuvres, only to find out the main course is just a cold sandwich. The uninteresting mission layouts are like a persistent mosquito, sucking the life out of the otherwise satisfying gunplay. It's as if the game's creators binge-watched a marathon of open-world squad-based shooter movies, threw the concept into a blender, and hit puree, leaving us with a messy concoction that doesn't satisfy our single-player cravings. In the words of the legendary Forrest Gump, life's like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. Redfall is like a box of chocolates, with all the tasty centers removed, leaving us with a hollow shell of what could have been. The game is a rollercoaster ride of ambiguity and inconsistency, a love-hate relationship that keeps you teetering on the edge of frustration. So, as the sun sets on Redfall, we're left to ponder whether the pros can truly outshine the overwhelming cons. For now, it seems the game's potential is buried beneath a mountain of issues, much like a vampire cowering under a pile of garlic. Until Arkane can drive a stake through the heart of these problems, Redfall's potential will remain as elusive as a vampire's reflection in a mirror. We hope this comprehensive analysis has given you a clear understanding of Redfall and its reception within the gaming community. As always, we'd love to hear your thoughts of the game. Do you agree with our conclusion? Have you encountered any of the mentioned issues? Or perhaps you've had a different experience altogether? Let us know in the comment section below. Thank you so much for joining us on this deep dive into Redfall. If you enjoyed the video and found it informative, don't forget to hit that like button and share it with your fellow gamers. And if you haven't already, please subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to stay updated with our latest content. We truly appreciate your support. We'll see you in our next video. Until then, happy gaming.